Now at the plate, Matt Antonelli.
Ah, there we go. So let's go a little, we can go red, we can go black. Oh, I kind of like the black. We can go that aqua color. Oh, we can go alternate 98 purples with pinstripe pants. Interesting. All right. Oh, whoops. Did that do it? All right, good. So they're set there. Now let's go to the Padres. Let's see, Padres. Little pinstripes. What's up, Big Dom Stud? Doing all right, thank you. Little camos. I wore the camos when I was playing. Ooh, there's an old school one. Let's see, camos. Ooh, a little camo. All right. Ooh, the little. This is the one. This is like the one I kind of wore. What's this? 06? Yeah, I wore mine in 08, but let's go a little camo right here. Ooh, little. Everyone's saying brown and yellow camo. All right, we're gonna go with these. All right, let's start this game up. So we're gonna go a little broadcast, MLB Network, 9 innings. Let's open the roof up. We'll do a late. Let's do a September game. This is playoff atmosphere here. Maybe a night game. What's up, Boiler Up? Streaming schedule for this week. I never announce a streaming schedule because I will never stick to it. My streaming schedule always depends. Well, tomorrow night, Laura and I are going to do a YouTube live again. We're going to answer some questions and talk. We might play Red Dead Redemption after that.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
We're going to shut the announcers off in a minute.
San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way
What's up, Ed?
next.
The live tomorrow is probably going to be, typically I always do 9 to 9:30. It just depends when my kids go to sleep. Like tonight, I'm like 5 minutes late because my son, actually he's still not asleep. Laura's going to put him to bed officially so that I can come down here. I mean, I got him in bed, but he's not sleeping yet. Alright, so let's turn the commentary off. Yeah, she was pretty upset that I killed her horse last night. Alright, how's the audio, everybody? Is everything alright? Let's put in our predictions. Oh, we got Mad Bum on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Put in your predictions here. I'm just gonna go Padres. Let's go Padres. I pick the same score every time. 6-3 Padres. No, that's too much. No, 6-3. What the hey? So we got the young gun, Fernando Tatis Jr. starting things off against Bumgarner. That's a ball up and in. First pitch, 7:05. Although I think he just said 7 o'clock. That's a slider away. Small zone here. Beautiful day in Arizona, 86, clear skies, winds blowing from left field at 3 miles an hour. Here's the 2-0. Oh, just misses again. Baseball and Mass. There's a 3-0 for a strike. So phase 2 begins at the earliest, June 8th, I believe, but that's at the earliest, so it could be later than that. And then on phase 2, there's a foul ball. Phase 2, you're allowed to do, I believe, practices. And then phase 3 starts at least 3 weeks after that, so we're looking at probably sometime in July when you're allowed to do games and tournaments. That's if everything goes well, though. That ball is absolutely tattooed by Tatis, and you can put the Padres on the board. That ball was destroyed. Holy shnikes. He's one of my favorite players in the game. That's why I may have bought his rookie card. Yeah, we're supposed to be coming to New Jersey to play next month, but I don't think that's going to happen. A lot of our families, well, we don't even know if we have baseball yet, but a lot of our people don't really want to go to New Jersey right now. 105.7 exit velocity, projected distance 417 feet. Ball was crushed. And here comes Tommy Pham, newly acquired outfielder from the Tampa Bay Rays. Great year last year. I wanted to see his stats, but I hit the X button by accident. Sorry about that. So Bumgarner falls behind again. Throws a breaking ball in for a strike. So we're waiting officially. I mean, all the coaches are going to be, we're going to be in masks. We're going to have stuff, obviously, to disinfect. And as far as what we're going to do, practices are going to be, well, we're still waiting to see exactly, how many people are allowed and all that stuff. The league is going to put a lot of things in, probably as far as, how many guys can be in a dugout and how that's all going to work. So I probably won't even have to really decide on that. I think the league is going to kind of tell us what to do. There's a pop out by Pham to second base. Ketel Marte with the is that Ketel Marte? Did they officially move him back into second base there? So here's Manny Machado, former teammate of mine. I guess that was a former teammate of his. It's a breaking ball low. 2-0, Bumgarner falling behind to the third straight hitter of the game. Oh my God, there's Marte. He's actually still in center field. I thought maybe he moved into second base. He zooed that one. Interesting route, Magellan. So now Eric Hosmer, former KC Royal, 265 with 22 and 99 last year. I'm not too worried. I'm actually, at this point, I just want to get outside. I know all the kids I know that all the kids want to play, so I think we'll be able to do it in a safe way. I'm hoping. I think we should be able to. I'm going to try, Philip. I'm going to try to stick around as long as I can. Former World Series champion, Eric Hosmer. Very true. Today I was watching the Yankees Oakland A's 2001 game. And man, the A's, and Hosmer takes strike three, but then swings a mile and a half late. Will Myers stepping to the plate now. So what was I just saying, guys? I was just mentioning something, and now I totally forget what I was saying. I don't remember. Protests in mass, so I don't think they've been that bad. They're going on right now in Boston. So hopefully they are not violent, and I know they've been pretty bad around the country. So 2001 A's versus Yankees, that's right. Holy shnikes, guys. Bumgarner falls behind again. The A's they had Zito on the mound. They had Johnny Damon in center. They had Jermaine Dye in right. They had Miguel Tejada at short. They had Jason Giambi at first. I was like, holy crap, they got freaking all-stars all over the field right now. And then, not very many years later, Damon went to where? Boston? Tejada went to Baltimore? Giambi went to New York? Zito went to... Where'd Zito go? San Fran? I can't remember where everyone went. And who else did they have? They had Tim Hudson and Mark Mulder that year too. I mean, holy crap, guys. Who was there? Was Jason Isringhausen their closer? No, that can't be right, is it? Was it? I don't know. So here's Paddock on the mound, young right-handed pitcher for the Padres. Did they have Eric Chavez at third too? Holy crap. Eric Chavez? Man, that team is awesome. By the way, when I was in AAA, Eric Chavez, there's a ball ripped into the gap. Tommy Pham says, I ain't going to get it. You go and get it. Was it Starling Marte? Yes, it was. So Starling Marte, I played against that guy in AAA a bunch. I could tell he was going to be a beast. Oh, Eric Chavez. Rehab, when he was with Oakland, Sacramento was their AAA field. And there's Ketel Marte with a line shot into left. Pham up with it on a bounce, throws it into the cutoff man. No, he doesn't. Starling Marte rolls around third. Thought he was going to hold up there. And that ties the score at 1. So Eric Chavez played against us in AAA, and he freaking first at bat, and I was a huge Eric Chavez fan growing up. He hit this ball, a homer, over my head at second base, freaking 500 feet. I was like, holy shnikes, that's what a big league all-star looking third baseman hits like. It was awesome. Mark Kotze, yeah. Ah, Isringhausen was there, huh? Scott Hatteberg. The Mariners won 116 in 2001. By the way, I don't know if it was the non-HD or what it was, or maybe it was just the roids. There's strike 3. Escobar goes down swinging, I think. There comes David Peralta. So, watching that game, everybody looks huge. Like, they're all huge. Houston Street, was he there? Thanks, Ethan. Holy shnikes emote. I gotta get on the emotes, guys. Oh my god, I have that in the zone, sir. I mean, yeah, I agree with this guy behind the plate. He's a Diamondbacks fan. I think. Well, I mean, I guess a Padres fan, but we're in Arizona. There's a Machado. Holy, what the hell just happened? What just happened? That was a line drive to Machado? Thought that was a ground ball. I don't know, Big Chots, but everybody looked huge. Yankees looked huge, too. Shane Spencer was looking pretty jacked up. Paul O'Neill looked huge. He's always been a big dude, though. Yeah, the A's, it's impressive. Hey, what's up, FSL Radio Network? Oh, K-Rod was filthy. I used to love K-Rod on the Angels. He used to give that frickin' really herky-jerky, kind of like quick leg kick, and then he'd bust off a filthy slider on you, or he'd just blow you away. Oh, Jeremy Giambi would have definitely been slid. Would have definitely been safe if he slid. And Christian Walker strikes out swinging. But who the hell would have expected Jeter to run all the way across the field, grab a ball in foul territory, and then backhand shovel it? Giambi got tagged and was probably like, what the hell just happened? So here's Jurickson profile. I remember watching Jurickson in the Little League World Series. Bull Durham. There's a ground ball up the middle. So, oh, Bull Durham. Yeah, I would say Bull Durham. I mean, no movie, I guess, is a completely accurate depiction, but Bull Durham does a pretty good job. Yeah, the Sammy Maguire doc comes out. I always am amazed. I think I mentioned this one of these. I don't know if it was last time or whatever, but um, I was always amazed when I go back and watch some of the games from that season. Mark Maguire looks like a professional wrestler. He looks bigger than a professional wrestler. It's like I'm watching it and I'm like, how were we all not watching this being like, what the hell's going on here? Like, Sammy Sosa can barely fit in his uniform. Mark Maguire's forearms are this big. He looks like Hulk Hogan. I'm like, what? It's incredible. And Barry Bonds looks... Anytime, because people still say this all the time, anytime someone says to me from now on, like, don't lift too much, you're going to get too big, and you can't play baseball being too big, I just got to get a copy of, like, I want to get, like, a copy of, like, 15 home runs by Maguire, Sosa, and Bonds from that. Well, Bonds was, what, a couple seasons after? Get a clip and just send it to them and be like, please check this out. He did. He looked like John Cena with a bat. You're right, Juan. Oh my God, Maguire at Fenway for that home run derby was amazing. But talk about just a gargantuan human being. I mean, maybe it's because steroids just wasn't, you know, they weren't testing for steroids. They didn't. No one really talked about it, I guess. I mean, I was kind of a young kid. What year? What year was the Maguire Sosa? What? That would have been. Hell yeah, he did. Everyone was huge. You're right. Yeah, so it was 98. So I was 13. I was 13. Yeah, so I'm too young. At that point, I don't even know what steroids are. So I'm just watching it being like, these guys are amazing. I do think people from the Royd era will get into the Hall of Fame, yeah. I think Clemens is getting in. I think Bonds is getting in. You were 1 in 98. Yeah, so you probably hadn't heard about steroids yet. So here's a toot-hoot of Paddock. Ball in. Oh my God, I just got a ton of questions real quick there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, well, the Astros cheating and then the Rose thing, I think are... I mean, the Astros are cheating. Rose is gambling. So it's a little bit different, but hey, I think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. Juan and I talked about this. Juan said, let him in, but don't give him any, you know, he doesn't deserve to be able to basically say anything. Just we'll put you in there, but shut up. You're not gonna get a day. Which is fine. I'd be fine with that. But I do think he should be in as a player. I mean, the freaking guy's got 8 billion hits. There's a shot to right field. Second baseman didn't even try to jump for it. Might have been able to catch it. That ball hits off the wall. And sliding in is Cole Calhoun with a double. Yeah, Clemens. I mean, Clemens definitely was juicing it up. But, I mean, he was amazing before he was juicing it up. And then when he started to juice it up, it became unfair. He kind of was like basically turning into the Barry Bonds of pitching. When Clemens was throwing like 100-mile-an-hour fastballs and 92-mile-an-hour splitters, I was like, what the heck? And it was like the ninth inning. I was like, I mean, at the time, I wasn't thinking he was on steroids because I didn't really pay attention to steroids then. But I was like, what the hell? This guy is freaking ridiculous. How do I feel about the MLB resuming and having a late start of the season? I mean, I want them to play. I'm hoping that they play. So, there's a line drive down the line. That's going to be, it's cut off by Pham. So he'll keep, oh my God, it's, Hosmer by, dun, 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 dun. So Nick Ahmed, known for the glove, line drive RBI single, puts the Diamondbacks up 2-1. So there's a nice. Madison says, I ain't stepping on the base. I'm too good for that. Nice bunt by Bumgarner there to move him up. I love Manny. Put Manny in. So the Rose gambling thing, was it? He never bet against his team, right? Did he bet on his team to win? He said he never bet against his team, correct? I think hitting a baseball is definitely one of the hardest things to do. Might be the hardest. I mean, don't people say that it almost should be physically impossible to do with, but yeah, I had a couple teammates that used steroids. Not a lot. I think I knew what, two or three guys. He never bet against the Reds. Yeah, right. So he's the manager, and so, exactly, Luther. Laura's still putting my daughter to bed. No, I think Shoeless Joe is out of luck. So here's the 3-2 to Starling Marte. There's a line shot in the left center field. It's going to bring in another run. Marte's going to push it for two, and he's in there. Great hustle by Marte. That's thinking double out of the box right there. What's the manager of the Padres' name? New manager? I forget his name. Where'd he come from? The Rangers? Was that where he came from? Oh, I have no idea about Shoeless Joe. It was proven he had nothing to do with it. I don't know a whole lot about I was like negative a lot of years old when that all was going down. Jace Tingler. It's a ball to left field. Pham going back, and he makes the running catch. And that'll end the inning. Not before the Diamondbacks go up 3-1. What was my prediction? I said it was going to be 6 to... Did I say 6-3? Is that what I said? I don't know. Whatever I said, it's going to be wrong. Who's my favorite manager right now? I'm a big fan of Terry Francona. I like Aaron Boone. I liked Alex Cora before all this stuff went down. Who else do I like? Yeah, Joe Madden. I think Joe Madden's a really good manager. Sometimes Joe gets me a little upset. I like Joe Madden though, but I feel like Joe Madden's got a little bit of like, and I don't know Joe Madden. I've never met him or anything, but I feel like he's got a little bit of, I don't even know how to, I don't know the word I'm looking for. But he's definitely a good manager. Oh yeah, I think I think Terry Francona might be my favorite manager. I mean, I got to spend a little time around him when I was with the Indians. I played in, I don't know how many big league spring training games I played in, like 5 to 10 maybe. But I just like the way he talks to the team. I like the way he interacts with the players, and do I like Dave Roberts as a manager? So I know Dave Roberts because he was a coach with the Padres when I was with the Padres. I don't know him as a manager, but I do know that he seems like he would be really good with the players. Like I could see the players really wanting to play hard for him, really respecting him. I could just see him being great with the players. I know people have questioned in-game decisions that he's made. I haven't followed the Dodgers enough to really know that, but when I go at managers, I almost always go by, because I am under the assumption that all of them are really smart baseball people, and a lot of them now are getting a ton of information from their, like their analytical departments and all that. So I almost always go by how I go by like communicate, almost like not CEO, but kind of a little bit. Who can get the players to play hard? Who commands respect? Who can handle all the things that go on behind the scenes between players? Oh, Lou Brown. I mean, if Lou Brown's one of the best. The worst manager I played for, I've played for a lot of managers. Ned Yost, Bud Black, Don Mattingly. I only know Bud Black. I mean, I know who the other guys are, but I don't know them enough to comment. I really like Buddy Black. So, like, I played for... Oh, I love Phil Jackson. Ozzie Guillen. um, yeah, there are a lot of former players. So again, like when I played, I played for a lot of managers, and when I think of like who was good or who was bad, I never really think about in-game decisions and stuff like that. I always go to like the relationship part of it. Like I played for certain managers that I played for one manager, I won't say who. I played for one manager that I didn't talk to the whole time he was my manager. Like we never talked. He didn't talk to anyone. He didn't say anything to anyone during games. He would address the team every now and then, but he never talked to anybody. And usually when he was talking to the team, he was just threatening the team. He's threatening the team. How cheap are the Nationals? I don't know. I will say, out of all the teams I was with, I thought the Nationals were the cheapest when it came to the minor leagues. I remember when I was with the Nationals and we had the first thing I thought was when we had spring training meals, and like when I was with the Padres, the minor leaguers ate with the major leaguers in spring training. So if the major leaguers were having, we had a buffet every day, but if the major leaguers were going to have whatever, a beautiful buffet, the minor leaguers were getting it too. Then I went to after 5 years of that. Well, technically, I was only in minor league camp 1 year with the Padres. Then I did 4 years of big league camp. But when I went back to the minor league camp with the Nationals, the first day of lunch, I walked up to get my lunch, and they were like, "Here you go." And they gave me like a little bag with like a sandwich this big, and like a bag of chips, a mini bag of chips. And I was like, "Where's our lunch?" And they were like, "This is the lunch." I'm like, "This is the lunch? We're at the field for like 10 hours. I'm going to survive on 200 calories? I don't even know if there were 200 calories in that sandwich." I was like, oh my God. So then I had to start trying to bring my own food because I was like, okay. I was with the Padres. I was used to with the Padres, I would show up for breakfast and eat like 3,000 calories for breakfast. I mean, waffles, pancakes, bacon, sausage, hash browns, fruit, anything you want, bagels, anything you want. For lunch, it was like anything you want. And then I was like, what the hell? A sandwich? It wasn't even a big sandwich. It wasn't even like a 6-inch sandwich. It was like a 2-inch sandwich. I was like, well, all right, guys, time for lunch. Okay, we're done. Here we go, back on the field. That's what it felt like. And then I got yelled at for everything with the Nationals. The Nationals hated me. I don't know why. I don't like talking bad about teams, but they just hated me. I didn't get yelled at one time when I was with the Padres, I don't think. Like, no one said anything to me about anything. Got to the Nationals, they were like, "We don't like the way you park in the parking lot. We don't like what you're drinking. We don't like your protein shakes. We don't like the..." I was like, holy hell, guys, I've been here for 6 minutes. I got this mic, I don't know, what have I had this for, guys? Like a week now? Strike 3 to Hosmer. Sit down. Laura made the lunches for Washington. You're right, Bert. I did, yeah. Jan and I were teammates, and Jan and I were teammates in Cleveland. We were both in. Oh, sorry. We were both in AAA together, and then he ended up getting called up to the big leagues that year, and I got released. But I got to know him pretty good, and then we shared an agent. So usually like when our agent took us out, would come into town, take us out, we'd go out together. Columbus Clippers, that's right. Oh, here's Laura. Laura, who is, out of all the teams I played for, which was the worst organization? Really? Wow. Wow, Laura dropped in Indians. I thought this was an easy question. Nationals. They hated me. No. Well, yeah, that some of that. They called me uncoachable. They yelled at me. They told me they were going to release me because I had a protein shake in my bag. Huh? I love the Nationals, but the reason Laura doesn't like the Nationals is because I hit like 400 in spring training with them, and they still told me I wasn't good enough to play for them. Indians. Oh, I said the Nationals? Oh, I meant the Indians. Oh, yeah, Laura's still caught. Laura's... Guys, let me tell this story real quick. Laura's so mad at this. I told her that when this happened, so... I have a mic for Laura, but we don't know how to use... I don't know how to get two mics on the same game. I don't know if that's possible to get two mics, so... So this is the story. I'll tell the story again really quick for everyone. So I'm with the Indians, and I have a great spring training. I think I really hit like 4-something in spring training. It was probably the best I'd hit. I didn't hit for a whole lot of power, but I just hit hard line drives all over the place. This is my last year of my career. They called me on the spring training. Now I think I'm starting. I thought I was going to get a starting spot on the AAA team. I was pretty convinced. I was like, all right, I'm one of the best hitters here, at least in spring training. But they kept playing me at shortstop, and I was like, why the hell do they keep playing me at shortstop? I'm not a shortstop, so that was a little fishy. So they called me into the office, like with like a couple days left in spring training, and I'm like, I don't think they're not calling me up. I don't know what they're doing. And they were like, so Matt, great spring training, but we're gonna do one of two things. We're gonna either release you right now, and I was like, oh boy, this took a sharp turn to not where I was thinking. Or we're going to put you on the Phantom DL, which basically means you're going to pretend you're hurt. So I say, okay, I don't want to get released, so just pretend I'm hurt. I'm always hurt, so they do that. They send me to AAA Columbus. So I'm on the team. I'm the one guy on the Phantom. I'm on the team. I practice with the team. I travel with the team. I do everything. The only thing is I can't go in the game. I still dress. I'm in uniform. I'm BP. I do that. I'm in the dugout. I just can't dress. I just can't get in the game. And so, and let me preface it with this. I can come off it at any time. I ended up coming off it, and then I'd go back on, and then I'd come off. Yeah, so I can come off and on. So I'm on the team. I'm just, for opening day, I can't play. So it's like a day or two before the first game, and our manager says, we're all in the clubhouse, and he says, all right, guys, let's go over the signs for the season. Strike 3, sit down. He's like, let's go over the signs for the season. So we're all in a circle. We're all like on this sofa. And so he goes around the circle. Hey, there you are, Laura. And so he goes, I know. And he goes, all right, guys, let's go over the signs just to make sure everyone knows. So he tells us what the signs are. And then he goes, okay, I'm going to go around and just ask everybody. So he's like, Jimmy, what do we got here? And he goes, and Jimmy goes, hit and run. He goes, good job. Brian, what do we got? Steal. Nice job. Jimmy, oh no, Jimmy already went. Robbie. So he goes around, he's going around, and then so I'm the next guy in line. So I'm like mentally prepared for this. I know the signs. I was always pretty good with the signs. And so he does Danny, and then Matt's next. He goes, Danny. Good. Now it's Matt's turn, and he goes, Donnie. And he gives the sign to Donnie, and I'm like ready to go, and he skips over me. So I'm like, fuck, Donnie? What about Matt? and the guy, and he keeps going, Jonathan, and he goes all the way around. He gets everyone on the team, and he just leaves me sitting there right in the middle. I'm like right in front of him too. Didn't even exist. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, sorry, sorry about that. I was like, what am I doing here? I'm on the freaking team. Like, I know I'm on the Phantom right now, but I need to know the signs. I could go in the game tomorrow. Like, I could come off of this anytime.
Like, that was intentionally trying to snub
Yeah, so I was like, this a-hole. Like, then I was like, so then I'm like, what am I doing here? So that I told Laura that story, and she is not. I mean, how many years ago was this? 7 years ago. It was in 2013. 7 years ago, and Laura's still freaking. She's got a picture of this manager up on the wall. She throws darts at him every night.
That's so mean to do to someone, though.
Yeah, Laura was pissed. I mean, I was kind of like, I was sitting there and I was like, all right, it's kind of messed up. Like, if I'm the manager, if I'm the manager, I'm asking that. Well, I'm not gonna not pick the one kid when the one guy. I wasn't a kid. I was a guy. I was considered a veteran too. I mean, I was like almost 30 years old at the time.
Like, acknowledge that you are a living, breathing person in the locker room. They should have just let you go. Don't sit there and try to make you feel like shit.
He didn't make me. He didn't make me feel like it.
Off of being on the Phantom.
They can't hear you. They're saying. Guys, but see, that's not even close to what the Nationals did to me. I'm not even mad at them.
No, the Nationals just sent you to the AAA All-Star game and then said, hey, you're all done with us. See you later and stop playing you.
The Nationals. You know what I'm mad about the Nationals? Is that I was the Nationals Organizational Player of the Month in August. The last month of the year. I was our only... Guys, listen to this. This is... Now you got me riled up. Now you got me riled up.
They said you were getting a gift and they never sent it.
Chris Tremley, yeah, Chris Tremley, that's it. That was the manager, yeah, that was him. He probably doesn't even know, remember who I am, but...
Well, we remember you, Chris.
Take it easy, I didn't. So the Nationals, the reason I got mad at the Nationals is because I was the only AAA All-Star player, position player from our team. So I hit over 300. I'm the only All-Star player from our team. The rest of the AAA All-Star team got called up to the big leagues, basically. I did not get called up. Then I was the August Player of the Month in the organization. So out of every level, I'm the Player of the Month for the last month of the season. I freaking crushed.
Yeah, we're thinking like, oh, he's getting a
So I thought I was getting called up. They didn't call me up. Okay, I was a little upset about that. But then every player for Player of the Month they gave them like a prize. Mine they never gave me. The season ended.
They said you were gonna get it.
Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, we'll ship it to you. They never shipped it to me, so I didn't even get my present. When I was with the Padres, I got Organizational Player of the Month. Remember that, Laura? They sent me a nice watch,
And then
which I gave to my dad. I don't even have it anymore.
Leather bag, didn't you? That like little leather like computer bag. What was that for?
That wasn't Player of the Month. That was that when I got called up? No. The Padres gave me this really nice leather computer bag, like laptop bag. I don't know why they gave that to me.
But anyways, you were the only guy that should have been called up. Not the only guy, but you definitely should have been called up by the Nationals, and they totally let you go. Which is why I'm still convinced you shouldn't have left San Diego.
Oh, really? All right, Jelly Jim. I'll have to look at that. What other stories can we talk about? Oh, I got a couple I never told these Padres stories before. So my first year with the Padres, they have me. This is before I got called up. What's 2007? So it was after my first full season. I thought I was going to get called up. I didn't. And
I thought you were getting called up at the end of
2007 I did.
Antonio?
Yeah, they came. KT and everyone came to watch me in San Antonio, and I hit pad, and they didn't call me up.
But didn't you slump a little in August?
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was with Dice K a little bit, yeah. What were we just talking about?
The end of the 2007 season.
Oh yeah, so I go to San Diego. I don't think I've told these stories before. Strike 3 by Tatis. Damn you. I like Tatis. So the Padres have Chase Headley and I. And was there another one? I don't remember. So Chase Headley and I, they have us come out to San Diego and work out with the team in the winter.
Was that when they put you in the outfield?
Yeah, so they're trying to make me an outfielder potentially. So they have me and Chase come out. They ended up moving Chase to the outfield for that 1 year. They didn't move me. I guess they didn't like how I chased fly balls. And so I'm getting introduced to the team, and so I remember this vividly. We're at the team hotel because a lot of the guys just flew in for this workout. And we're in the elevator, and one of our guys, for some reason, says, like, I'd been talking to him for a little bit, and he was like, hey, guys, there's a bunch of us now in the elevator. He was like, hey, guys, just want you to introduce, this is Mike Antonelli, one of our one of our draft picks, whatever. So everyone's like, "Hey, Mike, hey," and I'm like, everyone's saying, "Hey, Mike," and I at this point I'm like, I don't want to make the guy feel like an idiot and be like, it's actually Matt Antonelli. So I'm just like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" So now everyone thinks my name's Mike. And so then the next night we have this huge. The Padres throw this huge like.
Was that when they give you the cookie?
Yeah, tell the story. Padres throw this huge party where they give yearly awards, and it has like all like these big time. It's got everyone in the organization. The place is packed. We're in this big like ballroom, and they're giving like, I don't know, Player of the Year to like Adrian Gonzalez or something, and they're doing all these awards, and then some woman comes up and she's like the head of the Padres booster club or something, I don't know, and she's like, "Oh, we made all of our players these cookies." So they have these.
Like the big decorated
Yeah,
sugar
these
cookies.
big, huge cookies with Padres baseball uniforms, and it has our names on it. Oh, beautiful. And so everyone gets theirs, and I get mine, and mine is given to Mark Antonelli. So I got called Mike by my teammates. The freaking cookie lady gives me Mark Antonelli cookie, which I still have a picture of.
I call Mark a lot.
I was like, holy shit, guys, how hard is it? What? They're calling me Mike and Mark. Everyone's calling me everything. What? Oh, sorry. So it was unbelievable. I was like, golly, I was the first round pick. These guys gave me a lot of money last year to play baseball, and freaking nobody knows what my name is.
We had a picture of the cookie. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, so the picture of the cookie,
It's probably on one of our.
it was on my old phone. It is. It's on my old BlackBerry. You want to go get it? Is it charged?
You think your old BlackBerry's gonna turn on right now?
It is, because I saw the picture of the cookie. Can you go see if you can grab my BlackBerry real quick?
Oh, I don't even know where BlackBerry is. And it would have to charge for like an hour.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I still am thinking about the Mike Antonelli, and I'm like, oh god, I hope they don't put Mike Antonelli on the cookie. No, they didn't. They put Mark Antonelli on the cookie. Oh, the MLB PA responded. I got to make a video. They want a 114 game season. Is that what's going on? Where's my phone? Oh, you know my phone is? You think the BlackBerry's charged? There's no way the BlackBerry's charged. What's the matter with you, huh?
Is that what I said? Charged.
Yeah, what's the matter with you? It's charged. It's not charged. Well, guys, I said I was going to pay attention to this game, but it took, what? I watched 2 innings. There's Escobar with a fly ball to center. Ooh, from Passon, my boy Passon. Expanded playoffs. All right, here's a video for me tomorrow, Laura. I'm gonna have to get up. I'm gonna have to get up early and make this. Laura, why don't you go see? Laura's got a smile on her face. She's so proud of her
I'm
accent.
not proud of it, but I think I don't hear it, so I think it's funny that they all make fun of it.
Make a video on the cookie story? I should. I have a lot of these weird stories that I never really told. What the hell was that? A little baby check swing by Tommy Pham. What? I can't hear a word you're saying, Laura. Oh, really? I don't know that happened. Laura's telling me things that happened that I don't even remember them happening, but I trust her because she's got a freaking memory like a steel trap. I need my phone, Laura, all this baseball stuff. That I spent what? How long was I out in San Diego for that week? Was I out there for the full week? 3-4 days. More stuff happened. I could tell you guys. I can't tell some of these stories. I told Laura these stories. The funniest, the more. I almost said bad words again. More stuff happened during that like 3-4 days in San Diego than I've ever seen. I know it's a teaser. I can't. Too many stories that I can't tell about people. But holy hell. Laura is wicked smart. By the way, guys, Laura's mom cleaned out her attic, and there was a bunch of a bunch of Laura's kids, stuff she had as a kid there. Oh my God, we were going through the boxes of stuff. So Laura was a huge figure skating fan when she was younger. How bad is this? So she made one of the things I laughed at tonight when I saw it. She made these things that were like certificates, and one of them said Laura Martineau. Well, that's Laura. Oh, she pulled me off screen, guys. Whoa.
I didn't make them. My father did.
So I'm back. So what? I'm talking about the silver. She had one that said Laura Martineau, silver medalist, and I said, Jesus Christ, Laura, you couldn't even give yourself the gold medal on your own certificate. What kind of kid were you? Said, oh, I'm gonna make the certificate of myself, my dream, winning the silver medal. What the hell? The silver freaking medal? Give yourself the gold medal, Laura. What kind of ambition is this? A silver medal. I can't wait. I dream at night. I dream every night of. I dream of that silver medal. I'd kill for that silver medal. What are we talking about? My God. Every night I dreamt as a kid, I always dreamt of losing that World Series game. Game 7, I was like, Game 7, this is my dream right here. Bases loaded, down by 3, and here I come. Strike 3, and I love it. I love that losing the World Series game. That's something I always dreamed of as a kid. What are we talking about? How do you give yourself a silver medal?
Because I probably had just one silver in a competition.
My God. There's a single to center. Who gives a hell? 4-3 Padres. Who's Tara Lipinski? Laura had some weird fascination with Nancy Kerrigan.
No,
She had a.
Nancy Kerrigan.
You didn't like Nancy Kerrigan? Your mother sent a book that had literally 4,000 Nancy Kerrigan cards. It was a binder. It was a binder just for Nancy Kerrigan. You didn't like her? Well, you had 1,000 of them. Silver medal. We watched that movie together, Laura. That Tanya Harding movie. I like that movie. Bumgarner up to 106 pitches. I think I've seen about 6 of them. Yeah, seriously, where's the crowbar? Silver medal.
Why does that bother you so
I don't know. I couldn't believe it when I saw a silver medal.
bad? Just keeping it real.
I like it, Big Dom. I have the same dream. What else happened tonight that I was laughing at? Was there anything else in that attic that was funny? Oh, it was funny. I won't tell you guys this, but Laura's senior quote, it was a rough one. That senior quote.
Just stop.
I'm not going to tell her what you said.
There's nothing wrong with my yearbooks.
I'm not going to say what you said, but I was like.
What's the PB&J story?
The PB&J story. It was. Well, you talked about how I don't put enough jelly on there, and I said it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You have to put both, and you said you just lather it with peanut butter and then sprinkle a little bit of jelly. That's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a peanut butter sandwich.
The peanut butter has protein, jelly has sugar. You need more peanut butter.
No, I always made more jelly than peanut butter, actually, but. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have to tell you this little piece. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna stop.
No, but Laura didn't put any R's on her. There were no R's on your. Um,
Talking about.
you never put R's. You put A's at the end of all your. That's what I was making fun of you for. Everything was an A instead of an R, so it was like butter, not butter.
No, sir.
Yes, it was. Everything you wrote was with an A when there was supposed to be an ER.
Because you only got a limited number of spaces.
She says she only got a limited number of spaces. That saves you one space, and you put an A instead of an ER?
When you fill out your thing, they give you a grid of like.
I know.
Put the letters in the grid, so you have to try to make as much as you can fit in it.
I understand, but. Jason makes me laugh every night. He said, Laura's senior quote, I know where you live and I have the means to make you disappear.
Yeah, Matt better watch out.
It saved one letter.
No,
Yeah, Laura, why are you all juiced up tonight?
because you're not nice to me, and I'm nice to you.
I am nice, Laura. We're just kidding around. I haven't said anything mean. I said the ambitions of a kid of being a silver medalist, which is fantastic.
Sorry, Matt, not all of us can be first round MLB draft pick, college coach, MLB player, blah, blah, blah.
You're right, they can't. Oh my god. Yeah, don't forget bust also, Laura. Don't forget, could have made the NHL and the NFL. Oh, what else happened, Laura? You know, Laura, don't leave now. I really think that Laura should come on video and we can have a nice, like, this can be a nice YouTube session right here, but actually see her. I think it would be good, but she doesn't want to do it. That's true. Laura did die 2 nights ago. Or was that last night? Was that last night? Now I got my new horse, Crash Dummy. Laura is 5'6". How tall are you, Laura? She's not answering. Either she's getting a sword, or maybe she just can't hear me. Hey, Laura. I don't know where she went, guys. I'm like, by the way, my teeth are like, I had a glass of wine earlier. My teeth are like blue. I'm like 6'1". There's a ground ball to Tatis. He'll fire across and get on, man. That'll end the inning. So we head to the 7th, 4-3 Diamondbacks. Oh, I hear her walking now. She's stomping pretty loud. So here's Juan Lagares. I'm definitely not that. I mean, I had my glass of wine like 4 hours ago. Yeah, I weigh a lot less now than I used to. I'm probably like 190 pounds now. I'm about 25 pounds lighter than what I played at. There's a swing and a miss. Lagares missed that one by about 3 feet. I really want my phone so I can look up the... I don't know what I did with my phone. I thought I brought it in here, but I guess I didn't. So, I guess it depends on what I'm eating. I like red wine, but so I drank when I first started dating Laura, I drank white wine. And then Laura, there's not a very good bunt. And Laura likes red wine, so then I started drinking red wine with her. But then recently, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try some white wine again. And now I'm back into liking white wine again. There's a fly ball to left field. Routine fly out. And that's the end of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Craig Stammen. I should know. He was my teammate, and we were together in AAA with the Nationals. Stammen. Tim LaCastro, maybe the fastest player in the MLB. Oh, I drank wine yesterday, a white wine that tasted just like grape juice. Hey, Nick Catalanato, what's going on? Guys, what do you think about I've been thinking of some other yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of some other videos that I can make, some other topics. I got one video coming up maybe tomorrow, probably the next night. That's what is your favorite, or what MLB players did you imitate their swing most when you were a kid? So I did mine today. I made the video today. It'll probably come out tomorrow or the night after. So I got that video coming out, which I think will be fun. I'm thinking about making a video about replacement players. So Adrian Gonzalez, I saw, was talking about replacement players. He thinks there should be replacement players. So I'm going to do a video asking people their opinion. Would they want to see replacement players if the major leaguers didn't want to play? So I'm going to have that one, I think. You guys think that would be a good idea? And then any other topics? I'm trying to think of some other things I could make videos about. It's kind of hard when there's no baseball to come up with baseball ideas, but... Opinions of fields during the dead ball era. Some of those fields are 210 down the line for you. Yeah, I know, right? Like the Polo Grounds was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going to miss the College World Series too. Up here comes Laura. Hey, Laura. Uh-oh, they're looting in Boston. That's not good. Pham going back. Oh my God! He tried to pull a Jim Edmonds, but he missed the ball. Would have been an unbelievable play. I gotta see a replay of that, guys. He was parallel to the ground. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, good attempt right there by Pham. I like to watch playoff hockey. Video game Matt? When did we see Video Game Matt? We saw him a couple nights ago, but I'm thinking tomorrow we go YouTube. I'm gonna go YouTube live with Lara, and then I'm gonna do a little Red Dead Redemption 2 after that, and then that will be 3 nights in a row on streaming, right? Because I streamed last night, I streamed tonight, I'll stream tomorrow, then I'll probably take Tuesday off. I like all those topics, Jason. There's a routine ground ball to Escobar at third. He sidearms at the first for the out. There's a Tony Hawk game coming out? Oh my God, I remember playing that all the time as a kid. Live streams, I could never do it before 8 because I can't do it with my kids here. They won't let me do a stream. They would be screaming and yelling and running into my office. And MLB season for 114 game season, ending October 1st. Expanded playoffs in 20 and 21. Salary deferrals if players are canceled passing. Okay, so what about, and do they want to be prorated for this season? What did they talk about salaries? Oh boy, I'm tired. I woke up this morning. I went to bed late last night. And I woke up this morning to my daughter doing this to my face. You're right, Philip. I do have a lock in my bedroom door, but I can't do the stream in my bedroom because my bedroom is the one room. It's the furthest room away from where I am right now, and the Wi-Fi can't get into that room. Like I just don't have Wi-Fi. My room's down like a long hallway that I don't know. It's like a bunker over there, and the Wi-Fi just can't get in there, so I can't stream anything from there. I can't hear you, Laura. What? Oh, there's a lot of fires in Boston Commons, she said. That's not good. Oh, so I can get some sleep. Well, technically I can't lock him out because... I mean, my son I could. He'd be fine. But my daughter's still so young that... who knows what she'll do. I mean, well, I guess we already don't know because she can just get up and go do anything anyway, but... Yeah, Boston Common doesn't sound too much fun now, though. still can't believe all this stuff that's going on. It's unbelievable. Tatis! Shift was on.
Now batting, left fielder.
Good point, Glenn. Do I think the MLB will survive a lost season? I mean, I don't want to know. I don't want to have to find out. But the way I think of it is, I mean, they survived the strike of, what, 94? I know some people say they never came back to the game. I know it took a long time. Eventually, baseball did survive. I think they could. I think they would survive, but I think it would take a while. And
Now batting, first baseman.
there's be some people that won't come back. There's gonna be a lot of people who will be like, "Oh, I'm never watching baseball again." And then when baseball comes back, they'll be like, "Oh, I changed my mind. I want to watch baseball again." I don't know. I feel like people are, as they say, time. What do they say? I don't freaking know. I'm no poet. Time heals all wounds. I don't know. The people get over it after a while. I get over things easy. Laura always says that I get over things too quickly. Not Laura. It's gonna take an eternity to get Laura to forgive something or forgive someone. I'm just like, I get over things real quick. Wow, that's crazy, Bert. Tonight I'm not going to do Road to the Show. Tonight I'm actually, after this, I'm probably just going to go right to bed because I need sleep. And I streamed. I'm going to stream tomorrow too, so it'll be 3 days in a row, which is a lot for me. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow too. Matt's a poet. Oh yeah, NFL. The NFL especially could do anything they want. Like literally, NFL could kick me in the nuts. I'd be like, "When's the next game? I'm ready to watch." I don't care. Oh, Laura definitely is. See you, Jelly Jim. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do tomorrow. If you guys aren't following me on YouTube, which I think most of you do, Laura and I are going to do a live stream, probably around like 9:15, 9:30. I'll probably start around 9-ish, and then she usually comes in around 9:30-ish. So don't forget about that. And then after that, we're going to do a little Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that both sides want to be tough right now because of the CBA. You know, they're gonna have to agree on this on the next collective bargaining agreement or whatever, and so they're saying neither side wants to show weakness, but hopefully somebody does. I actually did do an ASMR video. It was kind of a joke, but I mean, it was definitely a joke. If you type in Matt Antonelli ASMR, it might come up on YouTube. I open like 1,000 baseballs and I whisper the whole time for like over an hour. Who's my favorite comedian? I don't know. I don't listen to a bunch of comedy, but like people that make me laugh. I don't know. Oh, I'm so tired. It made you feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you feel comfortable, not uncomfortable. Yeah, the negotiations are interesting because I know they are arguing about money, but it it's hard to explain. Like when I played the major leagues, the union, I remember the union coming in and talking to us one year. Where was I? I was in Baltimore. Was I in Baltimore when they came and talked? Yeah, I was in Baltimore. They came and talked, and they give us a big speech, and they talk about, the things that the players did in the past. They talk about the strike. They talk about all those things. It really ends up feeling like players against owners. Like they make it like, because when I played, I never really thought about it. I just played, and I don't know. The owners paid me my signing bonus and salary, and I was like, thank you. I'm getting paid to play baseball, and that was it. I never thought about it. But they give you this speech. They gave us a speech where it's like, basically they talk about how all the sacrifice that the players made before us, and we have an obligation, they were basically saying like if we have to strike to get what we need, then we will, and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, like what are we doing? Are we going to fight? I don't know what we're doing, and so there's like that mentality. And when players are not agreeing to things, people think like, oh, it's about money. They want more money because they're selfish and they just want to be even richer than they are. But I think it's more than that. And they have this overall, again, mentality that we're not doing this just so I can get more money. This is for the players down the road, and you'll hear players talk about that a lot. There's also a little bit of it, I think, too, is like, oh my god, the Padres going to try to put this thing in the extra innings. I'm exhausted, Padres. The other thing is, the game is set to MLB The I did set it to MLB The Show, didn't I? What the hell? I set it to MLB The Show earlier. Why is it not on MLB The Show? Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why it did that. I set it earlier to it. So the other thing you have to keep in mind, I think, is, so when you're playing baseball, right, you have this special, these guys have obviously a special talent. And the game is bringing in tons of money, right? The game is bringing in billions of dollars. Someone's going to get the money. The owners are going to get it, or the players are going to, well, obviously they're going to split it up. But I think the way the players look at it is, I have a special talent. People are coming to watch me play. I want to be paid fairly. I don't want, like, the owner to make, I'm not saying the players should get more than the owners, but I'm just saying, like, whatever they deem is fair, that's what they're arguing against. Like, we're not going to give in because the owners aren't playing on the field. People aren't showing up to watch the owners. And so I want to be paid fairly. And even if it's, a lot of people say, but you're already making 10 million. Do you really need 20? Like, you have 10. And no, they probably don't need 20. But if they feel like they're worth 20, instead of them getting 10 and the owner getting 30, they say, no, I should get 20. Or maybe even more, and the owner should get whatever. I mean, I know we're talking hypothetical here, but I think everyone gets what I'm saying. Yeah, so and a lot of people would be like, players get paid too much. They should give that money to other people. Like, all they do is play baseball. But if all they do is play baseball and it's not a big deal, then why is it $1 billion sport? Like, why is it $1 billion industry? Like, you can't say that that's all they do is play baseball. They're generating a ton of money for the game. I don't know. I've never watched it. I've never watched it. Maybe it's because I'm an athlete. I've never watched the sport and been like, oh my god, it's so unfair that this guy makes $30 million a year. What do I care? Make $100 bajillion. I don't care. If the sport makes the money, and they're willing to pay, if the owner's willing to pay that guy that much money, good for him. That's a good point too, Philip. Yeah, if they're just random people swinging a wooden stick, then why the hell are we all watching so much? Yeah, TV contracts definitely pay for a lot of it, but I mean, as you can see with this season, revenue from ballparks brings in a lot of money. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, baseball career is really short. Hey, Mr. Shu, thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 2, Trent Grisham.
I'm starting to learn a little bit, Mr. Chu. Oh, minor leaguers should definitely be paid more. There's no reason in the world that a professional player, you're a professional player, where in the major leagues guys are making obviously tons of money, there's no reason that you should be paid $10,000 a year. $10,000 a year, it's not, let's see, my first year I made $1,200 a month for 5 months. How much is that? Is that $6,000 a year? Okay. $6,000 a year. I'm going to get paid $6,000 a year to play year round. Well, I play, let's see, February. I go to spring training around February, March, April, May, June, July, August. September, they'll send me to an instructional league and into October. So 9 months out of the year, and then the other 3 I've got to train. So 12 months a year for $6,000. What? If you do that by like what I'm getting paid per hour, it's like 10 cents an hour. What the hell are we talking about? And I'm a professional player. I'm one of the best players in the world in a sport that makes billions of dollars, and I'm going to get paid 10 cents an hour? What are we talking about?
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 9 hits.
So there we go. 4-3 Diamondbacks. That was fun.
For the Padres,
See you, Bert.
2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
That's pretty good, Philip.
For joining us here this evening, we remind you
That's right, Boiler Ump.
drive home safely.
So, good game there. I always kind of get sidetracked with the baseball talk. Anyone pick 4-3 D-backs? Well, a sidetrack from the game that I'm supposed to be announcing. I am supposed to be the announcer of this game. I'm the announcer for the first 2 innings. Thank you. All right, guys. So, good game there. Fun baseball talk. So tomorrow night, don't forget, around 9, plan on 9 o'clock. We'll be doing YouTube live on YouTube. Laura will be hanging out with us once my kids get to sleep. We'll answer some questions. So maybe think of some good questions. We'll answer some questions for you. We'll talk about, I don't know, whatever happens in our day tomorrow. Probably nothing too exciting, but I don't know if Laura will show her face, but I doubt it. I'm still trying to convince her to do it. I don't think she's going to do it during the lockdown because, to be completely honest, she needs to get her hair done probably. She's going to get mad. She's going to get mad. I just said that. Oh, she didn't hear me. I did post a pic from the other day of her. And, I mean, that was only a couple months ago. We took that picture in Florida when we went down a few months ago, so. All right, everybody. That's all we have. Thanks for hanging out. Wow, that's a quick game right there. Quick NL West game. Where's the pic? I put it on YouTube. Whoa, my headphone just got really loud. I put it on YouTube. God, what just happened? And like the community thing or whatever. I do raid people. You guys want to raid somebody? Should we raid someone real quick before we leave? Let's raid someone real quick. Who should we raid? Who's Daddy Dimmu TV? I don't know who that is. Daddy Dimmu TV? I don't know who that is. There's a Magunsky kid on here. Anyone else you guys suggest? Hold on, guys. I need something to put my mouse on here because it doesn't work on this chair. All right, we're good. Big Cat? What's Big Cat? Let's see. Let's check real quick, everyone. What's that? Kyler Murray's on here? Say Kyler Murray? Can't find anybody on here, guys. He's playing Madden. What's his name on here? Pardon my take.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the
Kyler
show,
Murray.
And it's coming up next.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's got 232 people
the right-hander
on
from Japan,
you guys want to raid Kyler Murray?
Assignment in this one. Dan, please.
How does he only have 256 people? How do I have almost as many as him? I don't
pitches
really
on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Guys,
Riding into
we're gonna raid Kyler Murray.
He will lead this one off today.
Just tell him it'll be fun throwing a DeAndre Hopkins, but Matt Antonelli, really, if he really wants to look for someone, you know, a signing in the offseason, tell him I'm available. And I don't have the same long speed that I used to, but I'm still pretty quick. I got short area quickness. Cricket, I can shoot guys out in the phone.
107.
Just let him know. All right, we'll raid him.
The 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout giving chase. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his
If he
glove.
says anything about us, if he mentions my name or anything, Somebody
Wow,
clip
that's
it
the
or
way to
save it
kick
or
off a
something.
day at the
Here we go.
ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels.
Tell him I'll
right out of the
sign.
gate
I'll
with a
sign for
leadoff
like.
double. It's hard to get
Literally,
settled
I'll
into
play
a
for
game
$1 million
as a
bucks.
pitcher when you're dealing with the runner
Hell,
in
what's the
scoring
league
position
minimum? I'll play for
one
league
batter
minimum.
into the
Tell him.
game.
Yeah, tell him I'm better than DeAndre. Okay. All right, everyone ready to raid?
The Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. As he will
It says
take a
33
fastball in
viewers
there
are
at
ready
the
to raid.
knees for strike one.
Is that all we got? 33 people want to go in?
Anderson
All right, we're going in
leads off
5
second
seconds.
with nobody
4,
out.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Let them know.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left.
I'm not going to say I'm
Going
better
back.
than
On the
DeAndre. I
warning
mean,
track,
DeAndre's
he
pretty good. He's
makes
got
the
some pretty good
catch.
hands. All right, guys, I got to go now.
Infield in the overshift
I'm
here
going to
now,
go
the pitch.
to sleep.
Check
So
swing
I'm ready to
called
go tomorrow
strike,
for my
0-1.
live stream on YouTube. Don't forget to hang out tomorrow night, guys. If you don't follow me on YouTube, you got to. Antonelli Baseball. We'll be live tomorrow night. Laura will be on. We'll be talking about God knows what. That'll be
Good
fun.
pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
All right, everyone. Thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good night.
Well
See
above
you
the
guys
letters with the fastball that
tomorrow.
time.
Hey, I get it. He
Nice.
wants to set up that